Afraid of speaking up? How to get noticed by the higher ups.
Videos that will make you master speaking and grow your personal brand.
Have you ever had the experience you were in a meeting and you were among colleagues, but were there with some senior leadership, guys that can intimidate you, and you had something really urgent you wanted to share, a suggestion or idea that you were been thinking about really hard, and somehow you just didn't say anything. And the moment passed and you missed your opportunity to get noticed by the higher ups. So in this video, if you've had that experience, you're in the right place, because in this video, I want to share with you a really high level overview of what you can do to be able to get noticed, speak up, so that higher ups at work will be able to really see the value of what you have to bring. The first principle is to have congruency, and this is about your fears being in the spotlight, your fears of getting noticed. What does that mean to you? Because oftentimes the reason why we don't want to speak up is because we don't want to be in the spotlight. There's this belief that if you're in the spotlight, you have to have value. We're afraid of it, or just don't know if we are right for it. We have this belief about ourselves, our identity, that's not who I am. I'm just not the person who, was loud, I'm not confrontational. That's not just me. You need to get rid of that false self-perception. What you see, these beliefs, these programming beliefs, cause something called cognitive dissonance. You buy into your own story, therefore your story plays out according to what you believe. This is a subconscious affliction, I'll call it. That's going to be a conflict. The conflict is going to be between you and the value you have on speaking up, getting noticed, and getting opportunities for promotions. Let me tell you an interesting stat. People who are willing to speak publicly and share in an environment, risk their vulnerability, make 20% more income than those who prefer to stay in their shell and feel safe. You've got to risk for the reward. The other principle of speaking up and being unafraid to speak up in meetings, even in front of the higher ups, is even when there's somebody intimidating in the room, is to ensure that you always have something good to say and that you say it often. And when I'm talking about having something good to say, I'm referring to your content. Because when you speak up in a setting, maybe you need to speak and it's 2 minutes or 5 minutes, or maybe it's a 10-minute conversation or even a 15-minute share. A majority of what you say is going to be your content. So you've got to create content that is insightful and create content that is inspiring to not just the higher ups, to everybody in the room, because they will look at feedback from other people in the room to see if your content is being received, perceived, understood, and appreciated. Because inspirational means that you are able to cause your audience a reaction. Cause them to take a result of your action. That's what inspirational means. The action steps are longer term, or it's unique content that is insightful and inspiring. Because you have knowledge, you have unique abilities across these different domains. But how you can demonstrate the depth of your knowledge across your domains of knowledge, and do so when you speak, will be directly proportional to how much money you make, your confident energy, and your colleagues will look at you in a different light. And when you have that confidence inside of you, that's when trust follows shortly afterwards. They will then trust and embrace your expertise. They will trust and embrace your recommendations, implementing your recommendations. And this will demonstrate your authenticity, your believability, your perception in the marketplace. But here's the thing you're not trying to impress. You're speaking to inspire, impact others. And that's the first part of how you develop an executive presence. Now, if you're someone who is struggling when it comes to create content like that let's say in an impromptu environment without much medication or meditation before you have to go and present, how do I make sure that my content is insightful enough or impactful enough? That might be your question. If you're somebody who struggles with that, then I invite you to book a call with me right now below the video in the description. There is a link, and I will be able to help you or someone on my team. This is where we're going to help you write your presentations, and I can help you in my coaching program so it is more impactful and you can penetrate the barrier between you and your higher ups. And that way you'll never be afraid to speak up in a meeting so you can be next in line for the promotion, which gives you the affirmation of what you're doing is correct in your job and to make more money. It is a process, and it is a way to feel better about yourself, take care of your families, feel more confident at work, and feel like you are truly contributing and to your bottom line. Your content will be so inspiring, so unique, so insightful, it'll be easy. So apply for a call, and I look forward to chatting with you. If this is for you and you do want to become a leader, then make the move, schedule a call with me, and of course, I'm here to help you so you can take yourself to the next level. I was just like you from a place like yours when I hired a professional to help me take my business to the next level, and it was an investment, not an expense. We'll see you on the call.